We just got back from Pittsburgh Gaming Convention and we got some swag. So we're going to show you a little bit of the swag we got. I'm going to try to remember in order what I did. So I went to this one place where they were selling all kinds of different trinkets. They were selling little like 3D printed figurines of different intellectual properties, and they had these kind of like, he said, kyber crystals. And I was like, okay, that sounds cool. And it came with a cap. So this one's got like it's probably a republic, but it looks kind of like the imperial symbol. So I bought myself a Sith and for pendant, basically. This is all resin, that was 3D printed, and there's a hole here, so you can put a little string through it. And you could wear it around your neck. So that might be pretty cool. So first thing, that was $10, and I don't have the vendor's name on that, so sorry about that. Another thing we did was we went to hang out with these dudes and a couple ladies that were dressed up like Star Trek characters. So it was pretty cool. They let us get on the bridge and they were taking pictures, and they had this little statue that looked like Quark, and you could like put money in it like a piggy bank. And they were like, it's not necessary, but if you give a donation, that would be appreciated. So we gave them a couple bucks, and they gave us all this stuff. Like, they were so grateful. I think they gave us like 2 of these little vials, and they're calling them dilithium fuses, right? So there's little like rocks in there, like that's dilithium crystals. And then they just put this little pill box here and put a little label on it saying dilithium crystals. Because remember when Scotty's like, got the dilithium crystals, fuses, and nobody's going anywhere? Tell me in the comments below which movie that's from. And then they gave us some coins, chocolate coins. I think my wife ate hers, so this was the one that I have left. And they were calling that currency. I also have a bar of latinum. Yep, there it is. So they gave me a bar of latinum, gold pressed latinum, that's accepted at Quarks and everywhere else in the world. I was passing these out too for my channel, Pittsburgh on YouTube, because I was dressed up like Benny from Fallout New Vegas. So watch the videos. There's a couple of really good videos. There's one with a stormtrooper, and I was like, this is the Star Wars mod for Fallout New Vegas. But one of the hits for us was these spinner rings. And these were really cool. So like you can see here, this looks like an opal, and it spins. It's not an opal, of course. These are $10 each. And the great thing about them is they're adjustable rings. So you widen them, you can put them on your ring finger, you collapse them a little bit, and you can put them on your pinky. So like that's nice. And actually they were super, super nice there, the vendors. They gave us these wonderful little bags that they had, but also they were selling these rings for $10 a piece, and I had this type one with the little eye on it, and I had it on my pinky, and I put my hand in my pocket, and it popped off. And we went back and we're like, oh man, like, because we thought they could just fix it. But they were like, nah, you can't fix it. There's like this piece that has to be like kind of screwed in there. Like I think it's a screw or it's a pop rivet or something. But anyway, they gave us a replacement. And then, so we bought another one. So we had bought this one and one like this, which they replaced, which looks like an eye, which I thought was really cool. And then this one, which was the moon, the crescent moon with a star, and the star spins. So that's kind of cool. It really does spin. It's just not, I don't know why it's not spinning today. And then, so we ended up buying another one, which looks like a pinwheel, like a 5-pointed star. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, those were $10 each. What else did we do? We got these from the same vendor. This was $20, and there's crystals in there, and there's a little explanation on the tag of what the crystals mean and do, right? So if they have powers, And this one is the classic, like, witchy type moon phase, right? Kind of thing. And it also has there. And apparently you can open this up too. So like this unscrews, and then you can take the crystals out and interchange them with any ones that you want for whatever mood that you happen to be in. And I don't know, that might be their, I don't want to misrepresent them, but this was a vendor that we were talking to. I'll get the right vendor for them. This here I saw, and the guy made a sale. He just was like, which one were you interested in? Because I was just kind of standing there like Patrick from SpongeBob SquarePants, you know, like, can I take your order? And I want, you know. So he came up, and I was looking at this kind of Steeler emblem in here. And actually, I'm going to open this up because I want to show you. These are 3 for $8. These decals, and you can, pretty sure I'm going to put these on the car. And they're waterproof, so they should last a while. So see, normally you'd have the Steeler symbol in these colors. So it's a Star Wars, and you got, of course, the Jedi, the Rebel Alliance, and the Empire. And then there's also this kind of TIE fighter with the Imperial symbol in the background, or the First Order symbol. And then there's the classic spidery X-Wing with the Rebel symbol, so that's pretty cool too. So these are good. These will be good for a car. $8 for that, and that was him. And here's his QR code. So we can do that. What else? We got some big stuff. Okay, so when I first went in, there was a guy, and I have the in the description. I'll put the link to the video where we bought this. My wife actually bought these for me. This is Tin Spin. This is a dice game where you like spin the dice, and I have a video of the actual creator of this, Sean Patton, explaining how to play. So that's pretty cool. And you can buy those directly from his website. Descriptions in that video. If I can do it, I'll put them in this video too. But I'll be doing videos about playing this game. This game looks super fun. And then there's another game that if you bought both of them, it was only $25. This is normally $15. Tin Spin, this is normally, I forget, 20, I think. And so this is a card game, and this is like a strategy card game. So they have different scoring for, like, if you get 2 of a kind, you get so many. If you get 3 of a kind, you get a full house. They have different kinds of food on them, and then waffle pattern on the backs. Very, very cute. And actually, we watched his panel where he talked about developing these games. And we got to meet his wife and his daughter checked out us on Square, because his wife was having trouble, so the daughter took over. The daughter's pretty young, and she was like, I'll take care of it, you know, because anyway, she was better with electronics than she was. And then we also bought this vintage game called Snakes Alive for $15. Do you remember this game? If you do, you're as old as I am, because I barely remember the commercials. But basically, there's this snake, and well, I'll have to do a different video of it, but there's this snake, and the snake is a coiled spring, and it'll pop up out of this kind of basket looking thing. So when I figure out how to do that, I'll do a demonstration video. But I thought, like, for a vintage game, you know, the box isn't in the best shape, but like $15, I thought it was a pretty good deal. So my wife wanted that, so we got that. And what else? Oh, the hat. So we got this awesome hat. My wife was looking for it at Teco, and they wanted some like $45 for these things. So we found these at PGX, and this one's obviously Umbreon, and this was only $24, I think it was, or $23. It's a nice, very comfortable hat, so I might wear that. So I think that's all the swag we got. I mean, if that's not enough. I didn't get a t-shirt to the event. I probably should have. I was on a panel, so I probably should have bought a shirt to show that I was on there. But I know the guy that ran it, so if there's extra shirts, I'll just buy one off him, because it was a great event. I was happy that I was able to like go out and support some of these people who are taking the time to go and be vendors there, and also the ones that are supporting their own games and trying to get the word out there, that's got to be tough. I mean, when they told me the effort, there were 3 panelists talking about the game development process. I just don't see myself ever developing a game. I mean, it just sounds like a long, long road. And you guys watch my YouTube channel. I don't know if you have any idea what it's like to do YouTube, but that's enough. I don't know that I could do YouTube and develop a game at the same time. There's just not enough time, not enough hours in the day. So if you want to help me, go ahead and smash like. That helps me. And yeah, good karma. Let's spread the karma around. If you have any questions, of course, you know me. I answer almost every single question or comment. I always respond to them, unless they're rude or just out of my league, in which case I usually say try to refer them to somebody. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for smashing like, and thanks for hanging out with me. That was a great con.